What's up? This is your boy John coming at you with Real Talk Live. Today I want to talk about diet and nutrition, and I hope that I can help some of you out with what I do. Just to give you a little information about me, I'm almost 6'5". I weigh 300 pounds. Well, not now. I don't weigh 300 pounds. I'm kind of floating in between 289 and 292 now, since I started on this diet plan, and I have been always sticking with it. But when I have, the weight has been dropping off. But anyways, I'd like to go through some important steps. Something that these are some things that everybody should know whenever you're gonna start dieting. And the first thing I want you guys to know is that it's good to learn about nutrition and diet. It is real good to learn about nutrition and diet. Go on the internet, but I encourage you, when you research things on the internet, to go back and double check it. Go to some credible websites and double check. Me, I got family members that has medical background. My wife is a nurse, and I got a brother who's also a doctor. So I got this book here called Nutrition and Diet Therapy. And what I do is I just go through this book, and it teaches you about nutrition and diet therapy. How the way the body works and reacts to certain things. It's good to know how your body works. A lot of people think that just starving yourself to death, then the problem is solved. No, you got to properly train your body and train your body. You don't want to lose weight too fast. That's the good thing. The thing that you have to remember, you don't want to lose it too fast, because trust me, I did it before, lost it real fast, and then within a few weeks, the weight just started stacking on. The next thing I want you to know is, don't take pills. Those pills they sell inside the store, those hydroxycuts or any of those type of pills, don't take those pills. Don't take them. We don't know what the long-term effects are. I don't care what anyone tell you. They don't know what the long-term effects are. And a lot of companies have ran out of business. My doctor told me, what was it, 2 months ago, I had to lose 50 pounds. And he told me how to do it. But then he also told me about taking pills. He said that once those pill companies are gone, he's going to be stuck with the problem, because I'm the one sitting up here taking these pills trying to lose weight, and he's the one that's going to have to deal with all the side effects that people get from these pills. And there's ways that you don't have to spend your money on doing these things. You can just do it other ways that'll help your body in general. Those pills do not help your body. They do not help your body. So there are a lot of different ways you can do besides taking these pills, and I'll tell you a couple. Drink a large cup of water before meals. If you got an appetite problem, before you sit down and have your meals, drink a cup of water. I got a cup probably about that big. Take a big cup of tea. Cup of liquid. Preferably with no sugars in it. And I drink that cup of water. Like, I've been to a lot of buffets, and usually when I'm at a buffet, I try to drink minimum so I can fit the maximum food into my stomach. But water helps take up space inside your stomach, and even if you try to squeeze those extra bites in towards the end of your meal, it'll be so much liquid in your meal inside your stomach that you're not gonna want to take any more bites, because you just feel like you're stuffed. So water is also good for you too. It can help, hydrate you. It helps flush toxins out of your body, and such things as that. Next thing is, learn about what foods are best for you. Learn about what foods are best for you. Look at what eating certain foods actually does for you. There are some foods out there that you can eat, like, for instance, eggs. Eggs can work as an appetite suppressant. Learn what foods does, and you will see that what people trying to sell you in these pills, you might already have in your household. It might already be there. You know, and plus a lot of the stuff is healthy for you. Here's the next one. Drink smoothies or eat a lot of fruit. If you got a snack, try to eat a lot of fruit. But me, I don't really like to eat fruit. It's boring to me. So you know what I do? I have a blender, and I take my blender. Bananas sit real heavy on the stomach. I didn't read it anywhere. I'm telling you guys this part by experiments. I take my blender. I get 100% juice from the store with no added sugar or anything in it. I put grape juice, bananas, organic strawberries, and I put blueberries in the blender, and I make about a container of about probably that much of it, and it sits heavy on your stomach, really, really heavy. Sometimes I don't eat breakfast. I just get that big smoothie and put it in a big cup, the same cup I drink water out of. But remember, fruit is real high in fiber, so you drink a lot of water with it, and that'll cut down the bathroom trips. You know, and kind of play with the smoothie thing. Mix what you want to mix in it. I've ran into some hiccups on the road, but kind of mix stuff up when you learn about what different fruits do. Mix it up. But remember, those citrus fruits, you know, I don't really put them in smoothies because you'll be sitting in the bathroom for a long time. Trust me. All right. Drink lots of water. The next one is drink lots of water and try to get rid of the sodas. When I first got on my diet plan, what I did was I quit drinking soda and all these juices that have these artificial sweeteners in them. You know, like these Hawaiian punches and stuff. I stuck to water. And you know what? Instantly, I lost almost 10 pounds. In almost a matter of a week. I thought I could almost lose 10 pounds in a week. But with about a week and a half or so, you know, I just started drinking just water. And I was amazed of how much I lost just by doing that. You know, just by doing that. I was amazed. Just cutting out the soda, just water. Just water. Every once in a while, orange juice. But I look at what type of sugar, what they use to sweeten the orange juice. You know, a lot of these is not really orange juice. It's made from a whole bunch of other fake stuff. But anyways, here's number 7. Here's my big pet peeve. In almost everything you eat, there's corn. You look on your bread, you look a lot of things to be sweetened because it's cheaper. High fructose corn syrup is the leading cause for depression. It's not the leading cause, but it's a big cause for depression. And plus, what happens is this high fructose corn syrup and sugars like this. What happens is your body sucks them in real fast, and you become hungry again real fast. You know, because your body has digested these sugars, these artificial sugars real fast, so you become hungry again. You go to McDonald's, high fructose corn syrup is almost in everything that you get in McDonald's. Almost in everything. Even in you think that it won't be in your meat, but even in your meat, it's in your meat. Because if you eat pork, they feed corn to pigs. It's in your bread because they use the corn syrup, the high fructose, for sweeteners. Just kind of look at the ingredients on your bottles. I go shop. When I buy stuff, I shop at the organic store. But anyways, these are just some things that I need you guys to be aware of when you're out there shopping. And if you're planning on losing weight, and I'm planning on doing another video, you know, about this matter. But anyways, this is all I have to have. Like I said, do research on the internet. Back up. Take what I'm saying, just put it to the test and play around and bring up your own diet plan. What's best for you? What I just told you, that works for me. And I just took that information from a whole bunch of other people who were saying do other things. Alright then, this is your boy John. I'll let you later.